Oh, hello guys. Today I actually just wanted to talk a little bit about what's like being a high school student, but more precisely, what's like being a senior in high school. So I haven't done a video in around 2 weeks, so I thought this was going to be a great thing to do a video on. I wanted to get a little bit away from computers, maybe just for 1 or 2 videos. I'm planning to do another video later on of something else, a little interesting type of video. But yep, without further ado, let me talk to you about what being a high school senior is like. So, high school, a place filled with existential dread, a lot of stress, and a lot of drama as well. So we generally know high school as a place that we don't necessarily take a liking to. Maybe some of you do, but I feel like for most people, high school is a time or a place where a lot of interesting things happen. But especially being a senior in high school, you gotta keep in mind that all this stuff you've worked towards in the beginning of your 9th, 10th, and 11th years, or 11th grades, they're all playing up until now, right? Right now, you're at your peak, essentially, right? You're doing college applications, you're doing job applications, maybe you're just trying to finish high school, and essentially you can't mess up. High school is very competitive. You're always trying to get the best grades, be the best in, let's say, a club, sports, furthering yourself as much as you can, which is good. But we also know that this comes at a great cost in the form of stress. And we all know that high school students experience a lot of stress, even if we don't really want to accept it, because we have a lot of pressure on our backs, pressure that we've never really seen before. And I'm talking about this from experience because I'm having to apply to a lot of universities, things that I would never have even thought of doing, such as backtracking on my academics, the clubs that I've done, very few clubs that I've done, community service hours, all the minute things that might seem interesting to colleges or that might make me a competitive applicant. I'm gonna have to go and find. Not only that, but I'm also having to worry about keeping up with my grades and just making good progress or getting good scores on the both SAT, ACT, and the SAT subject test, depending on the college you're going to apply to. All of this, everything just sort of, unless you really have a guide, unless you have somebody to essentially hold your hand out and guide you through the college admissions process, it is a really daunting task. I'm saying this as a first generation student who has never seen or has never experienced what applying to college in the US is like. I've heard stories or from my mom, from my dad, about how applying to colleges in Mexico, where essentially everybody's on a really level playing field when it comes to just getting accepted into a college. All you do, literally all you do, is, from what I know, take a test. Depending on the score that you get, depending on the results of the test, you either get admitted or you get denied. As simple as that. So what does this mean? You don't experience as much stress trying to keep up with grades. You only essentially have to do the bare minimum just to pass. There's no backtracking. There's no being competitive 100% of the time while you're in high school just to get into a good university. You could essentially be a failing student, barely pass high school, graduate, and get admitted into one of the top universities because of your grade on that one test that you take for that one university. It's a bit of a trade-off. You either have the chance to study for free here, but you also have to supplement that with a lot of stress, a lot of work, many clubs and activities to keep up with, backtracking, essay writing, essay revisions, interviews, supplemental material, and many other things. But you get the chance, or you get the opportunity, to maybe study for free, while in Mexico everybody's on a level playing field. You take the test and you get in. So it's very different. And the thing about being a senior, specifically in high school, is that you can't let the fact that you're a senior kick you off track or get you off track from your goals. Essentially, my goal is to get into a really good university, but for that I need to stay on track, keep doing good in my academics, my tests, keep up with the few clubs that I'm a member of, and do college applications all at once. And it is a really daunting task, and of course you need somebody to guide you. You need a system, You need to know which university you're applying to first, which ones are your top priorities if you really can't apply to some universities. I can't really speak from experiences. I haven't experienced this yet, but I feel like once everything is done, essentially, once you're in your spring semester of high school, once all the applications are done, once all the responses are back, once you're just having to focus on your grades, if you want to keep up with your grades, and just essentially have fun for the last few moments that you actually are able to have fun without any other type of stress, then you can do that. But since I haven't experienced this yet, the only thing I can essentially attest to is just how much work you're having to put into these things, right? You have, like, sure, you might have an essay, but then you have like 5 essay questions, which are, of course, a smaller size, smaller magnitude, but you know, maybe they have the same importance, who knows. The application process for college in the US is a game. You have to play the part. If you're poor, you have to play the part of a poor, hardworking student. If you're rich, you have to play the part of a rich, well-known, well-connected individual. If you're in the middle ground, then you have to be outstanding in something, right? Set you apart from the crowd. And that's essentially what all of this is. Being a senior in high school is such a big, daunting task that I can't really necessarily express it through just a video. There's many things that go into being a senior. There's many things that go into doing college applications. There's many things to just being in high school. But you gotta have a clear path to your goals. Don't get off track just because you think you're a senior, just because you think that school is almost over, that nothing really matters. And that's happened to me. I've been to the realization that things are almost over. Things that I do in high school won't really matter past a certain point. So why should I try, am I right? But then you shouldn't waste the opportunities that you have. Many people, and I mean many people, would kill to have the opportunities that maybe you have studying in a school in the US or in any other place. People seek education. Education is important. Knowledge is power. So you always have to take advantage of the things that you are given. If you're giving a school, take advantage of all the resources that the school provides. While being a senior, take advantage of everything you have. Take advantage of the clubs. Take advantage of the teachers. Take advantage of the school as in opportunities, right? Take advantage and learn as much as you can. But also think about yourself and to a certain degree do what you want, because these are going to be the last moments you're ever going to have of a true sense of freedom. You're never gaining the moments that are letting you pass you by. That's not to say that you need to be around your friends 24/7 or that you need to have a big crowd, but just don't regret the things you're doing. Do things that you love for the sake of it, because one day, maybe in high school, right now, maybe in future days, maybe when you're in college, maybe when you're working, you might not have those moments. And what you might have wanted to do, you were never gonna get done. If you like watching anime like me, spend the time that you have, that you're able to afford, watching anime. Skate. Go out with friends. Have fun. Do all the things that you want, because these precious moments that you have right now are gonna be gone in an instant. And I'm saying this because last year to me things seemed really slow, but now I'm in my middle senior year of high school, and I feel like I haven't learned anything. It's a trying time being a high school student, but more precisely a senior in high school, because you're about to be out in the world by yourself, without a guide, without somebody to help you through things. And it's gonna be tough. Things are gonna be really, really hard, but you're gonna be able to get through this, because the things that you do right now will forge a path to your future. If a secure path to college is what you want, then you're still gonna have to try. If a secure path to graduating is what you want, then you're gonna have to come to school, or you're gonna have to go to school and make the most out of what you have. That's essentially all I can really say. I'm sorry if this video doesn't have a clear linear story or anything. I don't have a script. I'm just sort of saying. I don't really have a shot. I just wanted to make a video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below what you think. And I'm gonna be making sort of interesting video, or shooting a sort of interesting video Monday, which is probably gonna have a little more effort than this. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Keep supporting me, and thanks for watching. See ya.